Peace and love, harmony is all we need. All we need. Peace and love, harmony is what we're miracle. Peace and love, harmony is all we need. All we need. Peace and love, harmony is what we're miracle. Every woman is a blessing, a special kind of being. She walks by faith and not by sight. A virtuous woman is the pillar of the heart. A listener full of compassion. A prayer warrior and God's new number. Let's stop the fighting. Jealousy, we are best one. Peace and love, harmony.
Welcome everybody. Please, as you come in, like and share.
Is what we need.
Like and share, please, as you come in.
If you say you are blessed, you'll be blessed. If you say you are blessed, you'll be so. Your tongue is power, use it with wisdom.
Welcome, guys. Please come in, like and share the video as you come in.
Your tongue
Please like and share.
use it with wisdom.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's get together.
Peace and love, harmony is what we need. Everyone is gonna peace and love, harmony is what makes the world beautiful. We are stronger together. We are stronger together. Harmony, yeah.
Come in, guys. Please come in and like and share. Let's have a quick show.
When you love, you cannot kill.
When you love, you can
Compassion,
When you love.
you sacrifice.
Welcome, guys. Please come in, like and share. Like and share. Say hello. Say hi. Say hello. Say hi. Love is beautiful when we care for one another. We are chosen by God. We are chosen by God. Thanks for liking. Please, as you come in, like and share. Like and share, please.
Let's all live by the golden rule.
Treat others the way we want to be treated.
We are chosen. We are loved. We are lovers. We are women.
You are a woman,
The power of a woman.
the power of a praying woman.
We are the champions. We are the leaders. We are the prayer warriors.
We are. Come on, guys. Like and share. Like and share.
We are the fountain that will never run dry. We are beautiful and wonderfully made.
Oh, yes, we
Yes, we
are.
can. Together we can move mountains. The time is now.
The time is now.
The time is now.
Please come in, say hi, say hello. Let's have a quick show. because I know a lot of people have shows today. So it's going to be a quick show and we can get out of here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Bella Fountain. I'm Bella, your host. And if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thanks for joining this lovely family. I want to thank the new subscribers that we've had since yesterday's show. Thank you all so much for loving and appreciating the content of this channel. Please don't forget to turn on your notification bell or notification. Just select that little bell. So whenever I come live or drop a video, you will not miss a thing. And to all the returning subscribers, I thank you all so much for your unflinching support for this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please keep your support coming. Please keep your motivation coming. Please keep your constructive criticisms coming, because that's the only way we can grow together. So please, as you come in, like and share, invite somebody to invite somebody to invite somebody. Today, we're going to be talking about stereotype of successful young women, especially in our African community. Okay, this is something that has been happening for decades and decades and decades. And people just talk about it and brush it under the carpet. But it's something that we really need to point out so we can make that correction. Men, African men especially, can make that correction, because that's the impression that a lot of African men, young African men, have about successful young African women. So I've decided that we talk about this, see why they feel so, and how we can change this narrative, how we can actually correct this narrative of young successful women looked at as, you know, should I say, is it like pimped to get to their success? I want us to look at this. So please come in, like and share. And all of these, excuse me, all of these stemmed from the very moment that Rinyoy came out and cried with regards to her misunderstanding with her record label. This has literally spiraled out of control, and so many things have come out. A lot of people have come out, artists coming out to air their mind. Some, you know, with Rinyoy, some against, and then things even got worse when One and Able CY International had to address Rinyoy and Asaba, and this sparked a whole lot of situations on media. Okay, for those of you who are not on Facebook, that's why I'm bringing it on YouTube, because some people may be on Facebook, some others may not be on Facebook, and they can literally not get to this information. And it's something that we can all learn from. Okay, it's something we can all learn from. Shauna Yak, welcome, darling. I see you. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining. So yes, but before I want us to go into today's topic, okay, one of my big sis drew my attention to a video, a clip on Facebook that the guy looks very familiar. It looks like somebody that's in the entertainment industry. Okay, I don't know if he's an artist, a comedian, or an actor, but he definitely looks familiar. Okay, so my attention was drawn to this video. I want to play this video so that you can actually understand the plight that young girls go through in our music industry, in our entertainment industry. The plight, because I remember Askia, she was having a talk with, I think, Vicky Fokala, Joan Gomba, and another person, and she expressed her concern for young girls, or the experiences of young girls, be it video vixens or artists in the music industry, how these young girls are exploited sexually. Okay, and it's not something that we're not aware of it. A lot of people talk about it. Even in Europe, it happens. In the Western world, in advanced countries, that happen. People come out and share their experiences. Sometimes, very few, they're very brave, because of fear of oppression, or fear of the end of their career, the decline of their career. Now, let's just go straight and I'll play this video, but you guys will watch it as audio, or listen to it as audio. I beg your pardon. Okay. If you find someone. So that's the guy. I don't know if you guys can recognize him. Can anybody recognize this guy? Sapapikin! the most curvaceous sis of them all. Welcome, my darling. Hope you and the kids are doing okay. Can you guys actually see this? All right, sis. It starts to remember. Hi, sis. Welcome. So this is a guy who is talking. Please, as you come in, like the video, guys. Please, as you come in, like the video. So let me play so you can listen to what this guy had to say.
That can invest money in your career. Please be grateful. You find
Listen to this.
someone that can invest money in your career. Please be grateful. No biscuits. No chin-chin. And also, let me talk to the producers. Guys, see, see, let me be honest. Let me be honest, right? If me and the producer, I put 10 million francs on my career, I must do maranga. I said it. Me, my producer, I put money for some better fine girl, some better show, while you see and the show is big to go. I must do maranga. Yes. So that I don't see anything wrong with any producer having sex with their female artists. I don't see anything wrong. Because it's not easy. If you find someone.
I don't go, Lily. Welcome, my bosom big sis. Welcome. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I'll play it one more time so you guys can hear it.
That can invest money in your career. Please be grateful. No biscuits. No chin-chin. And also, let me talk to the producers. Guys, see, producer, see, let me be honest. Let me be honest, right? If me and the producer, I put 10 million francs on my career, I must do maranga. I said it. Me, my producer, I put money for some better fine girl, some better show, while you see and the show is big to go. I must do maranga. Yes. So that I don't see anything wrong with any producer having sex with their female artists. I don't see anything wrong. Because it's not easy.
Right. That's a Cameroonian. That's literally a Cameroonian brother talking about, or in support of, one of the most barbaric and insensitive practices that are actually happening in the entertainment world. And you see, you hear about it, in whispers. You hear about it in passing. You see it from a distance. You see the European or white people talk about their experiences. But then it hits differently when you hear your own person, somebody that you can relate to, somebody that can actually talk like brother. So what can say, just like CY was dating Daphne back then when she be just blue. Really? Did they actually date? Well, if it's dating, it's dating. There's nothing wrong with that. To hear somebody you call your own brother, a brother, in support of such atrocious act. When I listened to it, I screamed. Because my big sis drew my attention to it. She said, Bella, you need to come and listen to this. I screamed. I said, blood of Jesus. Am I actually hearing this? Am I actually hearing this on my daydream? Am I in a daze? But if you can have people like him come out and confidently state it, know that it is a practice that is embedded in this industry. And a lot of young artists, both boys and girls, are suffering. A lot are suffering. They are struggling to break through, but they can't. Not because they lack the talent. Not because they are not gifted. Just because you have those gurus who are there sitting like they're sitting on a throne, wanting to have a piece of these girls or boys before they can open doors for them. But why? Why? If we want our industry to grow, every day we talk about, pushing your own homegrown talent, push them, showcase them, put them in the limelight, let the people see them, let the world know them. But if you think this is a way you can get them into your record labels or into your management teams, and then I'm sorry, because in the end, a lot of these artists will get traumatized. A lot of them will get traumatized. They will never be themselves. A lot of them end up, being on hard substances because they have to numb their pain based on the experiences that they've gone through in the hands of maybe their brand owner or the label owner or their head of management team or head of publicity team. A lot. This is a nasty practice. And I don't know how or where this guy is. If I'm correct, that is an artist. Nobody should be associating themselves with such a person. Nobody whatsoever. Because this is a demon. And if he has such an ideology, you can imagine how many people, because he would have friends, he'll have people in his circle, and imagine what they're discussing, what their acts, the things they plan to do to these young boys and girls. And even if it wasn't in the entertainment industry, the monsters are actually there who are abusing or subjecting those young boys and girls. If they know an individual like this exists, they will want to use him as their drone. They will want to use him as a drone to bring all these young girls and boys and molest them before they can give them an opportunity. God, this is a society we are living in, for goodness sake. This is a society we're living in. This is how comfortable. You know, what is even sad is that he's not afraid to come out and talk about it. I've said it. Our community has changed and evolved over time. Back in the days, it was more of the physical community. Now we are living in, we have virtual communities, and our virtual communities are very broad. Very broad. Not only Cameroonians or not only Northwesterners or Southwesterners, not only Ghanaians, not only Anglophones, not only Francophones. Everybody can, anybody, anywhere in the world can literally, you know, reach this content that this guy has put out. And if he's confident enough to say this, goodness knows how much he knows about the people in that industry and what they're doing, because he's there confidently supporting them. Asking for a friend, my Auntie DRS. Welcome, Auntie. I see you. Happy Tuesday. Only God alone knows. But my advice to any young artist, or any artist or someone in the entertainment industry, let me tell you this. If you have your talent, hang on to it. Hang on to your talent. It can only be delayed. It can never be denied. Somebody, someday, that's why it's good we live in a global world, in a virtual world. Put your talent out there. Sell yourself. It's for free. It's for BBTV, the content creator. Welcome, co-host, most protective Auntie. I'm free today. Your baby is gone to the nursery, so I'm not stressed that you're going to tell me off. Love you right back, sis. Don't be afraid. If you knock on doors, and people say to you, oh, I can only give you an opportunity if I have to get in bed with you, say, I'm so sorry. Preserve your integrity, preserve your dignity. Because trust me, the moment you say that, yes, because the issue is desperation. A lot of you want a breakthrough. It will come, but we have to be patient. You have to be patient. A lot of people you see who are successful now in that field where you are, they didn't just do it and have it overnight. They have worked through it. Ask them, sit sometimes and call them and ask, how did you do it? And if they're good and kind, they will tell you. They will tell you their struggles. They didn't just make it overnight, but because you want to compete with people who are already there, or you want to, you know, as my auntie asking for a friend will say, you want microwave result, do it, you succumb to it. And trust me, in the long run, it's never going to be nice. The outcome will not be good because you'll be enslaved. You're not only going to be psychologically tortured for the rest of your life, you would never have your freedom because everything you do, think, or say will be based on what this person wants. You literally relinquish your power, your freedom, and everything in the hands of somebody. Because the moment he asks or he requests for you to do the same thing and you cannot do it, they can literally drop you like a bag of potatoes that has no value in the market. I don't go really say, Bella, many men and young men have that kind of mentality back home. It's sad. All we can do is build the strength of our young girls to see their body as precious. It's sad. It's really sad. It's sad, big sis. It's really sad. When I watched this thing, I screamed. Good gracious. I couldn't believe it. I'm praying, I'm hoping the young girls, because if you ask her when she said that thing during that discussion she was having with John Gomba and Vicky Fokala, I said to myself, this girl, she's experienced it. Not that not that it's happened to her, as in she has complied. She must have had that advance made towards her, because she stated it with so much certainty. Miss Kim, welcome, darling. I see you. Happy Tuesday. She stated with so much confidence and certainty. A lot of them are going through it. A lot of them are traumatized. A lot of them go through depression due to this abuse. So please, young girls, young boys are upcoming artists, entertainers, whatever in the industry. Don't be short-sighted. Don't just think about what is in front of you. Think about the long term. Look in the future. Introspect is very important. And when people see such human beings propagating such an agenda, these people need to be ostracized from the community. Because anybody surrounding themselves or, identifying themselves with such an individual should be, in fact, probably classified as, the person who is actually passing on that message. Because this is a message that should not even be, made for public consumption. Yes. So just let me just play that so we can actually hear how people come to support evil in an industry that people are trying to grow. And now that aside, let's get into today's topic. Now, like I said, today's topic is based on a show that CY International did yesterday. He did a show yesterday, and that show was a follow-up of his situation with Asaba and some other entertainers. Now, the disrespect from Asaba, excuse me. Please add the likes and share if possible, please. Thank you so much, BTV, the content creator. Please add the likes and share if possible. Now, CY did a really good show. I know we talked about him yesterday. Yesterday, he did a really great show. And I said yesterday, when he started his 80-20 campaign, the manner with which he went about the whole situation came across very arrogant and aggressive and forceful, almost dictatorial. And people didn't like it. People didn't like it. But honestly, this 2024, his approach has been a little bit subdued. He's more, a keen listener. He listens. Sometimes I can see him doing interviews. He bites his tongue because he's trying to hold back, which is a good thing. And I said to people, show him some grace. When somebody is making an effort, we need to acknowledge it and applaud him for it. And he's doing that. And I think after watching his show yesterday, after watching CY's show yesterday, I also realized something, that a lot of people perhaps don't like CY because he's somebody that is very confident and comfortable to talk or brag about his achievement in the entertainment industry. Yes, that's one thing I came to realize yesterday when he was talking or doing the live stream. He's very confident and comfortable to brag about his achievement, what he's done for his people, what he's done in the industry, both at home and abroad, both on the ground and internationally. He's so proud. And that's something that not most people are comfortable talking. A lot of people like their works to talk or speak for themselves. But we are all different. Okay, we are all different people. And we approach life or attack life differently. And for me, I don't see anything wrong with that. When I was young, perhaps I'll see that as a problem and think you're too proud and stuff like that. But for me, it doesn't, what works for him works for him. To each their own. It's not hurting anybody if he's proud of what he's achieved in the industry. It shouldn't, pain anybody, because that's what he's done, and he's happy to, to share it or say it loud and clear into the universe. And truly, he has done a lot. When I listened to him yesterday talk, he has done a lot. He's helped a lot of people, which is very nice. It's a nice thing. And you can tell his passion for the entertainment industry is there. It's so strong. He's very passionate. And Alene Menget. Alene Menget made a video today, and he talked about, praising CY and talk about his tenacity and how consistent he's been with this whole thing. He had a vision, he stuck to the vision, and he's going with it. Now he did the great show, talked about how he's brought artists. He literally made some Cameroonian music known in places like East Africa, Uganda, Kenya. He talked about the great work he's done, the concert he organized for artists and comedians, and pays cash. He tries to support them as much as he could. And he shared his experience. And I remember watching a video that CY did. Please, as you come in, like the video. I remember a video that CY did with Asaba. Okay, I think it was one of Asaba's songs he did with Spakoli, and it was a trio. They were dancing, and he said that was for free. He was supporting his sister, trying to promote the song, and that's a beautiful thing. And credit should be given where it's due. Credit should be given where it's due, and that's why I said, even if Asaba was upset, think about the one time that somebody has helped you. Don't discredit it. Every tiny help. It's little drops of rain make a water makes an ocean. Okay, so always think about the little help or the support that somebody has given you before or some time back when you needed it the most. And see why he done that for Asaba. Yes, and he done that for Asaba. And Asaba was wrong in every aspect to come out as Siwa like that. First, being disrespectful, and secondly, insinuating that he may have a bipolar. That was so wrong. That was really, really wrong. That was really, really wrong. Mankom Picking, welcome, darling sis. I see you. Thank you. Happy Tuesday. It's okay to brag and be proud about your achievement as long as you're not bringing someone else down in the process. Not saying CY does that. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right, sis BBT, the content creator. You're right. Yes, he talks about how much he's achieved, and he gets people wound up. Why? He's not stopping anybody from sharing his own sharing their own achievements. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay, now he did that fantastic show, and he's made it categorically clear he apologized to Melodies and apologized to Roy Mama and said he's no longer going to be pushing this agenda of support your own. People need to do what they want because he's fed up. And rightly so. I mean, for how long he's been pushing this thing, and he seemed to be having this pushback from people. And I think he just had enough. He had enough. But what made me disappointed, the one thing that got me disappointed with CY during that live stream yesterday was because with all these Asaba issues happening, he then noticed that MC Charlene, for those of you who don't know MC Charlene, she's an hyped queen. So you know those people who go like MCs, hype MCs basically. Okay, I think she lives in Norway. MC Charlene had gone out to do a write-up, against CY's ideologies and stuff like that, opinion, with the recent happenings of Renyois, Asaba, and the rest. And I think Delhi Singer has also, as always, we know Delhi has a close relationship with CY International. So Delhi has, of course, will support CY. And she has her right to support whoever she wants to support. Queen Bridget, welcome, my darling. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Now, CY made a statement. But before I say what CY said about MC Charlene, I want to actually read what MC Charlene actually wrote down that provoked CY to go out of character, to actually make me feel disappointed in him in some aspect. Let me just read that. Let me read what MC Charlene wrote. Please, as you come in, like the video. 22 people watching, just 9 likes. Please like and share if possible. And if you're watching me, you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe. So, MC Charlene, she wrote, "Oh, our queen of culture, Siri TV in the block, Mama. She's singing, darling. She's singing. Well, my condolences once more, and thank God I saw the pictures. I was there during that week, Zoom week. I was there. It was a beautiful, beautiful, remembrance of Dad's life. So I'm happy that everything went successfully, and Dad is with his maker. It's a sad process. I've lost my dad myself. I've lost my dad. Guys, Siri TV lost her dad not too long ago. I know what it feels like to lose a parent. I know what it feels like to lose a parent, but his strength will always be with you, and always think about the beautiful memories. That's what will keep you going. Yeah, it is well, Mama, as well. Now, MC Charlene writes, he said, Delhi singer official, with all due respect, please try to be honest for once and cut the fakeness, please. Let's be honest. The only reason why you support CY is because he made you popular in the Cameroonian industry. And when I read that, I said no. Immediately, I disagreed with what MC Charlene wrote, because, to be honest, I said, give credit where credit is due. Delhi had already established a platform even before, building a relationship with CY, if I'm correct. So this statement is totally wrong. It's not true. Okay, that's absolutely not true. And she goes to say, apart from the viral conversation with the late Fish that you recorded and posted a day after he quarreled without the consent of his family, not many knew you before you jumped on the 80-20 shenanigans. It's via CY that you are popular, and you keep encouraging him to continue disrespecting people, because that's the only way you remain popular, as he continues to hype you while disrespecting others. That's so wrong. You cannot blame somebody for another person's behavior. They're two adults. Okay, they are two adults. You cannot blame CY. You cannot blame Delhi for CY's misbehavior. That's wrong. It's absolutely wrong, unless you have like text messages where Delhi is like the master puppeteer, and he's literally telling CY, when you go online, which I find it very hilarious even saying that. Okay, I find it hilarious even saying that. Okay, you cannot say that. These are two grown adults. Delhi has her platform, she's motivating. CY has his own platform, he's based with entertainment stuff. Thank you, man. Please tell them, like the video, guys. And she goes ahead to say, at this point, it's clear that you support this guy for your own selfish reasons, and he is the one helping to sell your copy and paste book. It's not copy and paste. I haven't read that book yet, but I know Delhi's she's very, an eloquent lady. She's educated, and I hear about the book, and I think it's more about her experiences in relationship and advice to young girls or couples, not necessarily young couples. Oh, Big Sis Belinda Paul, welcome. I see you, Big Sis. Happy Tuesday. And you cannot downgrade. And that's the problem I was saying yesterday about women against women. You cannot downplay your fellow woman. No. A win for one woman is a win for all women. Okay? A win for one woman is a win for all of us women. And so when one wins, we all celebrate. Our gender comes together to applaud. They are two old brooms for crying out loud. They are. When one wins, let's all come together and applaud, because it's a win for all of us women. It's projecting the gender out there, the gender we so much want when it comes to equality in our society. Okay, we should all be applauding. So that was so wrong for Charlene to come out like that and disregard the hard work of Delhi Singer. That was so wrong. Now, where are we? No one said supporting your own is not a good thing. No one said he shouldn't create a movement that betters the industry. But this is not the way to go about it. And you know that. As the woman of integrity and class that you claim to be, how can you sit there and allow a man insult women, insult artists and everyone in the industry, and you keep saying you support CY? This is shameful. Just because you are articulate, doesn't make you more intelligent than others. Nobody said that. You can be articulate. Travis is gay. Welcome, darling. I am, because I'm black. I'm very black because I'm a black lady. How do you expect me not to be a black lady and be some other color? I am. I'm black and proud, and I'll say it aloud. Welcome, my dear. I see you're new to the channel. Please, as you come in, like, subscribe. If you find the content interesting, you're welcome. Coach, you're welcome, darling. Now, He says, just because you're articulate doesn't make you more intelligent. No, but like I said before, the fact that you can speak, you're eloquent, you can, you can articulate your words, you're a good orator, doesn't necessarily make you an intelligent person up here. You can be saying those things and be saying garbage. You can be saying those things and saying garbage. So it doesn't necessarily mean if you can speak good English and address the world or the nation or a call of people makes you clever. Makes you clever. Okay. Now, she goes further to say, you and him only care about clout and being popular. You really do not care about the people. I am tired of your silly arguments. So it's because of CY that people are supporting more Cameroonian. So in quote, she says, I'm tired of your silly arguments. So it's because of CY that people are supporting Cameroonian music. Blah, 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 blah. Is he the only one doing good things in the industry? The smart ones know that he jumped on this movement for popularity's sake and not because he actually cares about the entertainment. I don't think so. I don't think he doesn't care about the industry. I don't think he doesn't care about the industry because from everything that Siwa was saying yesterday, you can tell that this guy has been pushing. He has been pushing for our industry to be known around the world. Yes. He had been pushing for our industry to be known around the world. He did his best even back in the days before today, even before the agenda. He believed in the industry. He saw the industry was handicapped and he was trying to find his own little ways to, to revamp or, or resurrect the industry, if I may say so. Because I remember back in the days as a child, when you grow up, you hear about Cameroonian Makossa. And Nigerians were talking about us. It was all about Cameroon music. It was a Petit Pays. It was a Emi Kanges. It was a Charlotte Bango, the Bendekas, the Kotobas. People knew us, worldwide. Worldwide. And so in our generation, this was slowly dwindling. And people like CY tried their best to push it forward, to push it across our national boundaries. So I don't think it's for cloud chasing. It's something that he sat and thought about it. He believed in it. If you want to join the movement, join the movement. And as Charlene said, he would have gone about it a different way. What way would he have gone about it? Why don't you share your own thoughts? Why don't you join him in the movement and do it differently? They say all roads lead to Johannesburg. Okay? So do it your own way and you all can still get to the destination, which is the 80-20. Because if that happens, everybody benefits, the country benefits, the industry benefits, the people benefit. So this is what Charlene wrote. And CY thought it necessary to address Charlene. Yes, they've had their ups and downs, back and forth. I even remember, there's a time Charlene even mentioned something almost like slightly in support of the 80-20, and CY was so happy and said, God is vindicating him, and he shared this Charlene's post about him accepting that 80-20 is a concept that is actually good. So I don't understand why the fluctuation of support from Charlene. Big Sis Belinda Paul says, because of CY, I can even at times play Cameroonian music in my house. You see, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. Well, somebody, my other sister, she's always been a Cameroonian person. She plays her Makossa every single day. Even my nephew is like, please, can you close the window so the next door neighbors cannot hear this kind of music? My nephew is so embarrassed that the mom is always playing Cameroonian Makossa and she's blasting it, and proudly so, since time immemorial, even before the CY situation. And my nephew is like, Mom, please, can you stop? Okay, close the window so neighbors are not listening to this. They're wondering what language is this or what is this you're playing. But that's somebody, my sister is like, see why they're proud of their homegrown music, homegrown art. They're proud of it. Now, it does not matter how upset you are, CY, and I'm talking to CY now. It doesn't matter how angry you are. It doesn't matter how much MC Charlene pushed you. The one thing you said on that show yesterday that really put me off, to be honest with you, At one point, I left and I came back to finish the show because I watched the show. It's over 3 hours. When he said, he addressed MC Charlene and said, "Oh, I hate it. I hate when people bring down women. When you can see women hustling and struggling, I hate it. It doesn't matter how hurt you are, especially when you're somebody that people look up to. Okay, as a senior person, like CY is the case. Teach the younger ones how to do it correctly." Now, CY said, Charlene cannot compare with Deli Singer because Deli has written a book and he's challenging Charlene to just write a paper or something. That was very childish. That was so childish. All right, to write a book doesn't necessarily equate you to be the most successful human being to start with, okay? That's one of Deli's achievement. It may not have been Charlene's achievement. That's what I say. Success to people, success is subjective. Accomplishment is subjective. What you feel like is an accomplishment to you, it's not necessarily an accomplishment to me. And that's why I say it doesn't matter the type of win that a woman does. If it's a win, it's a win. It doesn't matter how minute it is. It's a win, it's a win. So for CY to say, write a book, and then, because I understand it's because Charlene said copy and paste, but fair enough. But you can't equate writing a book to be a challenge to somebody for being unsuccessful or for being intelligent. I wouldn't agree with that. And the worst of it all, CY is actually now insinuating, which is something I chastise Asaba for insinuating that CY can be possibly bipolar, something you cannot prove. And that's actually defamation. It's tarnishing somebody's image or reputation in society. And CY did just the exact same thing yesterday when it came to Charlene. What did he do? What did he do? My issue here is why people always send out message with insult. I don't understand, big sis. I do not understand. Is it lack of vocabulary? Is it ignorance? Is it, I don't understand. Lack of education? I don't understand. So, CY goes to say, DJ Charlene is only, where she is. These are not his exact word, but this is what the message she's trying to pass out there. That she's where she is with regards to her success or her career because she's selling her ndum-nche to people. She's putting her lady garden out for men to enjoy it and open doors for her. That literally went through my chest like somebody was sending a sword. That went through my chest like somebody was like piercing me with a sword. I was like, no, not again. Not again. This is not the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth that we hear a lot about people downplaying, especially African men, young and old. It's like a common thing to see or hear them downplay the success of a young African woman, especially. Yes. To say that a young girl takes off her drawers for opportunities to be given to her was totally out of order. Totally out of order. Yes. Because that statement alone is what tallies with what the guy in the first video, the video I played and you guys listened to. It tallies with that statement that guy is making. That if I have to do something for you, you have to give your ndum-nche. To me, it's a give and take. And that can literally demotivate a lot of young girls because they feel like, what's the point working hard? Because I'm not going to get there unless I give it. It can actually make a lot of young girls devalue themselves. Devalue themselves and feel like, okay, I give up. Let me just give into it. Thank you so much, Brooks Harvey. Thank you so much for that statement. It must never be transactional, because the moment the transaction is taken out of the equation, that relationship is bound to crumble. Be it a business relationship, be it a romantic relationship, be it a bloodline relationship. It can never be transactional. And you must not insinuate that someone else's success is based on transactional relationship. You cannot discredit the hard work of this young girl. And this is not the first, it's not only CY, I'm not only addressing CY, I'm addressing all those African men and also women. And also women, because I remember, okay, when Cindy Emade bought her Range Rover and she celebrated on social media. She celebrated, she was so happy. She celebrated this on social media. Please like the video as you come in. I remember both men and women talking, oh, it cannot be just the film that she's producing. Oh, how many films that she's produced, or how far has this movie's gone that she can actually afford this lifestyle and get herself a Range Rover. Oh, she must have put her back on the ground for a sugar daddy. Oh, this has happened. Oh, this and that. Why? Why must we think that a successful young African woman would have to remove her DROSS or sell her ndum-nche to get success or climb her career ladder? Why? Because there are hardworking women out there. There are hardworking women out there, because even the MC CHARLENE that I know, because I read a little bit about her some time ago. I can't remember where I read it, but I read a bit about her, that somebody, it was a vlog or something, a magazine or something, that they wrote about this young girl, and I read about it. If I'm not wrong, she actually has a degree in culinary studies. Like, she's a really seasoned chef. She actually did a competition, a TV competition in France. That's if I'm correct. She's an accomplished young girl. She's an entrepreneur. She has her own businesses. Bella, that particular one, so everyone knows that's how she grew. So what we can understand, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, sis? Please expatiate. Expatiate. Because I had to go back and say, is it not the same CHARLENE that I know, I read about? Is it not the same girl? I had to go look. I had to go look. Okay? I had to go look. Let me look for it. And I came across this. Brooks Harvey says glorification of hookup culture and commodification of women is part of the problem. Absolutely. OnlyFans etc. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. This Android generation nowadays, people glorify promiscuity and all whatnot. You're right. Somebody actually, when I put a post about this, condemning this, somebody came and said to me, it's because of the level of dependency from some women and some men on successful men and women. So people can draw this conclusion. But times have changed. The proportion of dependency of women dependency or men dependency depending on women has really dropped significantly. Just people say, thank you, Bella, for addressing this. I had to address it, Big Sis. It has. I had to go look into her little biography, her little history, CHARLENE. And you can tell this girl has been doing great things. She had so many awards. Okay? She had so many awards. As talented and energetic as she is, her love for entertainment has led her to host so many events for African stars, like, Ricardo Banks, Kiss Daniel, Blackhead, Stone Boy, Tanya, Techno, Diamond Platinum. These are the people she's hosted. Ifali Pupa. This girl, she's done a good job. You cannot possibly say she's giving her ndum-nche to all these men. She's worked in countries like Germany, Belgium, Norway, Italy, Turkey, Sweden. She's multilingual. She's worked in Austria and England and many more. Okay? She hosted festivals. Cameroonian artists like Mr. Leo, Magasco, Stanley Eno, and many more. And we're talking about years back, like 2017, 2016. In, you know, the city of Dakar, she played a host of the 8th edition of the Afrima. That's how much this girl has just achieved for herself. And she has her own company, her own, you know, entertainment business that she's doing. So you cannot downplay the hustle of a young girl as CHARLENE just because you're upset. Just because you're upset. Yes, I really condemn CHARLENE for bringing in Delhi into CY's mess. Leave Delhi out of it. If you must address Delhi, address Delhi. If you must address CY, address CY. But you must not downplay a young lady's hustle, because these are the stories that we need to push out there, showcase somebody as a woman. I want to showcase MC CHARLENE to the younger generation to say, look, she's doing it. You can actually identify with this DJ CHARLENE, MC CHARLENE girl. You can identify with her. If she can do it, you can do it too. Apple Tracy, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm talking about the entertainment industry in my country, Cameroon, because I'm a Cameroonian by origin, by birth. And we're talking about the issues we are facing in our entertainment industries and how some people downplay the achievements of some of these entertainers, especially the female ones, and attribute their successes to promiscuity, that they must have been promiscuous to get to where they are today. So that's what I'm trying to address, Apple Tree. I don't know her other name, Big Sis Just Babes. I just know her on Facebook as MC CHARLENE, and from time to time, I've been on her page to see what she's up to and things like that. It's a young girl. Celebrate her. Gone are those days. Yes, you know, our African men, they remember our parents, our mothers especially, or the women, like the ones who always stayed at home. They did nothing, you know. So of course we relied on men. And also sometimes, you know, back in the days where a lot of people, I know some of them still do now, saw marriage or men as their source of security, financial security. Okay. But nowadays, women know. Apologies, I don't really know the lady you are referring to, but I agree with you. Hardworking girls are put down and sabotaged. They are, and it's sad. It's really sad. Her full names are CHARLENE Egbe, and she is a very young, hardworking girl. Thank you, Just Babe. That's somebody who knows her. So that's somebody who knows her personally. Personally. Because a lot of women depended on men back in the days of our parents, our grandparents, our forefathers. They depended on the men. They only thought they could do it with the help of a man. They could have a breakthrough with the help of a man. But as time went by, they realized, a lot of women realized that you cannot just depend on a man, because he can get up and go at any time. He can leave you. Okay? So you need to make something of yourself. You need to work hard. Now you hear about women earning financially stable more than men, more than their partners. Why do you think that's the case? Because women have noticed or realized they have that, they call it woke generation. I need to do better. I need to work harder. They say it's a man's war. Why? Because we can do those things. Most of the things men can do, we can do it. So what's putting us, we women, we stop having that stereotype that this part of the job is meant for men, this part is meant for women. And they're fighting to erase that. And we cannot have somebody like CY throw that statement again out there into the world, into the universe. We cannot. Those are statements that we need to cancel. We need to condemn. Especially when it's coming from a man. Because as women, we know how far we've come. Yes, there are some women who do that. But without any proof, how can you say that? Without any proof to show to the world that this person has done this, because she did this, she put ndum-nche out there for this person, that's why she is where she is now. You cannot say such a statement. You cannot say such a statement. Women these days don't just look at themselves physically, they look at themselves what, with regards to what they can bring into their community, how they can represent their gender. And so they go out there and they work hard. They go out there and they work hard to make a name for themselves. To make a name for themselves. Brooks Harvey say, mainstream media doesn't want you to see women as hustling and as leaders. They want to push the narrative that is built on promiscuity. Ironically, they even celebrate the promiscuity. They do. Easygoing life. They do. They celebrate the slave queen life. The women who actually toiled and toiled and worked so hard to have the breakthrough, you don't see a lot of people celebrate them. But it's easy to celebrate the ones that do the most promiscuous or, the nasty things to do. Everybody wants to be a model these days. Nobody wants to go to school. Nobody wants to do, do farming, agriculture, thinking that there's no money there. There's no, how can I say? There's no glamour with the job. It's not about the job being glamorous. It's about being legitimate, making ends from it, ends meet from it, cashing out from it, having your financial freedom or security from it. Not the only fan page or where you go and you show your toes or your nails and people pay you for it. Or you make phone calls online and people pay you for it and make easy change. And when some men see that and these women come and they flash the money so easily because they've made it so easy or earn it so easily, they feel every successful woman has done the same. No, do not discredit the hard work of women. Cannot discredit the hard work of women. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It's absolutely wrong. If we have to be fair, if you want the support, if you're supporting your agenda, also support the agenda of another person. You cannot be supporting the agenda of another woman just because she's fighting with a fellow woman and you want to attack her, you also discredit her work. Don't. Show her, teach her the opposite. Tell her, no, she didn't do copy and paste. As a woman, shame her for actually downplaying the work of her fellow woman. Shame her. Draw her attention to it. Teach her how it's done. How, as a woman, she's supposed to stand for another woman and not really degrade her or make mockery of her achievement. I am just coming in. The issue is MC Charlene always speak on CY, and when CY wants to retaliate, it will be harsh. She has never supported CY campaign on 8020, so why does she always poke CY? That's the thing. No, though, I remember there was a time, Yvette, she actually made a post where CY was celebrating. She made a post to almost in line in support of CY's to 8020, if I remember correctly, last year. And CY even posted that video that MC Charlene did. That's why I said that I don't understand her fluctuation of support. One minute she's with CY, the next minute she's not with CY. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah. Teach her. Shame her. Make her ashamed of her actions. Make her ashamed of her actions. Because you as a man, if you want to support a fellow woman, you don't need to pit her against another woman. Teach her how it's done. And as that father figure or that senior that you want, you're showing into the world, show them how it's done. Show them how it's done. We cannot kill the motivation and drive of young girls because they feel like when they achieve all those things that they've literally worked so hard for it, somebody's going to come and downplay it. Somebody's going to come and downplay it. We know how hard it is, especially in the entertainment industry. Our entertainment industry is not big. And for someone like Charlene, she's really trying her best. She's doing all these international events. So we cannot now equate that to her putting her behind on the floor for men to benefit from it in order to get all these opportunities. It's so wrong. It's so wrong, because that's sending a narrative that the entertainment industry would not favor you if you don't do it. if you don't comply. That's the narrative he's going to push out there. Thank you, Apple Tree. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the subscription. Controversial take, but I think shame had a place in society. It's gone now, and I think it's part of the problem. Yeah, nobody's ashamed anymore. Brooks, you have amazing points. Nobody is ashamed anymore. The things like yesterday, if you watched the last video I did yesterday, Brooks, I talked about the type of words that fellow women use on each other to downgrade and humiliate or fight each other, the nasty words that we use. Because as a woman, I will not even describe my own intimate parts the way some women describe others and describe it in a very denigrating way. I will never do that. But some people find it comfortable because of the lack of shame, lack of self-integrity. Problem is 237 entertainment field don't know how to hold a debate without insult or downgrading each other. They need to do more research how such debates are carried out by others without insult. Yes, and that's what I was saying. Sometimes a lot of these people who call themselves influencers, they need to study public speaking. They need to study public speaking. My sister yesterday, I think it was Queen E, said some of them need behavioral education, character education. They need to learn how to present themselves, how you can hold a constructive debate, educational debate, without necessarily bringing down the other person. Put your point across. Let people who want to agree with you can agree with you. People who want to disagree with you, they have the right to disagree with you. But you must not go out of your way to humiliate, to embarrass, or to downplay the hustle of others. No, we all hustle. And when somebody's we're all proud of our hustling because we know where we've come from. And for anybody, for any reason, somebody like CY, for example, he is so pained because nobody is listening to his ideas. Nobody is actually applauding him for all the things that he has done in the entertainment industry, the hard work he's put in there. He's frustrated, right? That's why he's so, pissed. That's why he's so provoked so easily. So if he's feeling that, why don't you feel that saying somebody is successful because they're selling themselves? That will be so painful to that person as well, especially to a fellow woman, because that is the narrative that women have been carrying on their forehead, without any fault of ours, for most people, for decades. And that's a narrative women are saying nowadays. We don't want that narrative anymore. We're not going to take that narrative anymore. You give us our place. You give us our credit. Unless somebody comes out and say to you, this is my profession. I'm a call girl. I'm a pimp. People pimp me. And then you can now say, okay, I disrespect your hustle, because for me, that's not a hustle that I will be celebrating. I'm putting it out there into the universe, into the world for everybody to see and celebrate. No, I will not. But until then, respect people's hustle, especially that of young women. Because especially, you see, if you're a father, CY, you have girl children, right? You have a girl child. Imagine tomorrow your girl child, she's seen her dad hustle all his life. She's learned this hustling behavior from the dad. She's got this work ethics embedded in her. She knows her dad has taught her, or her mom has shown her, that as a woman, you need to go out there as a lioness and fight for the opportunities that you have. Showcase, sell yourself, how good you are as an individual in the field you find yourself in. Imagine your daughter doing that when she's grown up, and she becomes successful, and somebody somewhere someday lights a camera and says to her, I know you're only there because you've been selling yourself to people, selling yourself to men. How would you feel as a father? Because I know you have girl children. Yes, I know you do. I know you do. Belinda Paul says, my concern is how people change these days. Our generation is soaked with negativity. we find pleasure in bringing others down. They do. They do. You misinterpret people. Just because I don't agree with you, it doesn't mean you should destroy me. You should defame me. Integrity should be subject in schools. It is shameful what it's not. Yeah. A lot of things like the character education should be something, you know, in part of the curriculum where people can teach the child, because some people go to the highest level of education, they have no character education, no sensitivity when it comes to the interaction, social interaction. They don't understand the importance of self-respect. So it's more academic here and zero social skills. And if anything, you need more social skills to succeed in life, because you can be so clever. You can have all these amazing ideas. But if you don't know how to put the ideas across, to sell it to people, to galvanize people around you, how can you then succeed with that idea? Yes, education gives you the tool, but the social etiquette is what makes it feasible for you to use those tools. It creates a conducive environment for you to use those tools you actually learn or achieved or attained through education. It puts that comfortable environment, a safe environment for you, a conducive environment for you to implement those things. Hello, Petra. Welcome, darling. I see you. Peace person, Mama. My Mama for life. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. It's so sad. Bella, dear, our 237 media population. Bella, dear, our 237 media population, 70% will only give views when they are ripping each other apart. That's absolutely true. If I was insulting somebody here, this place would be crowded. I will have thousands of people viewing me and celebrating and giggling when somebody is being torn apart. If the mindset of the people change, these so-called influencer and celebrities will stop this nonsense. Trojan, welcome, darling. I see you. A tougher life breaks people down and forces them to learn knowledge better. Yes, it does. Amanda Kelly, my darling big sis. Welcome, big sis. Thank you for drawing my attention to the video. It's a internalized sexism, internalized misogyny, and it's a grave obstacle in overcoming misogyny. And biggest problem is that we as women don't know whether we are holding any part in it. Yes, and we are. When CY was saying this thing, big sis, yesterday, when he said this thing about MC CHARLENE, you know, putting her DROSS down for men, you see women sending, you know, the laughing emojis, hearts to CY, and doing ha 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 ha, and giggling under the comment section. I was like, oh my God, no, this is not possible. I was going to type to say this, I can't believe what you just uttered. And I said to myself, no, I have a platform. I'm going to come and address it on my platform. I said, I must address it on my platform. There's no way I would listen to that and not address it. No. I have a girl child. I have a girl child. He has a girl child or girl children. There are so many of us who have girl children. And if you're a woman, it doesn't matter how upset CY is. You don't support such ideology. You don't support such mentality. You don't support such you know, notion of men with regards to successful young African women. You don't, or women in general. You don't. Draw the attention. We've come a long way as women. God's love, the sweetest soul on the street. Welcome, darling. I see you. All right, darling. It's so sad. But I had to address it. And as women, I'll say it again now to CHARLENE. As women, don't downplay a woman's hustle as well. It's even more painful when it comes from a woman. You don't talk about, because Deli launched her book. It was a very successful launch. She did well. Me as a woman, I was so proud of her. I'd see her, you know, succeed and win after launching her book. That alone is a win for womanhood. Don't downplay that. Because just as much as you downplay Delhi's book, it's as offensive as what CY has done to you. Yes, that's Delhi's achievement. You don't downplay it. As women, we should stand for one another. Muma, it's wrong for CY to say that because two wrongs don't make it right. But on the other hand, what Asaba did was wrong. CY has been so supportive to us. Yes, I said that in the beginning of the show, Muma. I said it regardless of what. CY has been so supportive. And I said, CY is one of the person, when I listened to him yesterday, because I listened to his show to the end, I only got out when he said that thing about MC CHARLENE putting her dross down for men. I was so upset. I was going to type something not so nice. And with me, when I feel like I have that urge, I have to withdraw. I have to withdraw. So please, CY, my dear big bro, just keep doing you. Keep pushing the agenda, okay? People who believe in it will support you. And there are people, unfortunately, in this life, heroes are only mostly recognized once they're gone, when they've left this world. Unfortunately for us, heroes are always known when they've left us. And someday, trust me, a lot of people, a lot of us, a lot of Cameroonians would celebrate CY's 80-20. He may have been doing it the wrong way or in an aggressive way, but he's doing his best to try and, draw back, bring his steps back a little bit. But he will be acknowledged someday and recognized and applauded in a more better way. So let's just give him that respect too. For the things he's also done for the industry, let's give him that respect, give him the accolade, because he's done a lot. Like I say, he's somebody who is not shy to actually put into the world there how much he's done for the industry. He's not shy to say it. It was wise of you not to have done that. Yes, because I couldn't do it. I just came out. That's why sometimes I always say to myself, I listen to my intuition a lot. I tried typing twice, big sis, believe you me or not. I started typing twice. I deleted the comments. I deleted my comments. And I said, no, I'll just come and address you on my show, because I'm not going to go there and drop that comment. No, it won't do me any good. It won't speak to many people as it would on my own platform. Please like the video. Please like the video. Like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe. Show your girl some love. Here, we only talk about everything socio-economic and cultural. And I'm going to play that audio I played again once more, so we can understand how men see women in the industry. And I hope that Brooks, you're here. Brooks, you're still here. Please listen to this. Trojan, Brooks, Apple Tree. I want you all to listen to this. This is the problem we have, how women are treated in the entertainment industry. And it's not just in Africa, it's in the world at large. I'll play this audio again. My attention was drawn to it by my big sis, and I'll close the show.
If you find someone that can invest money in your career, please be grateful. No biscuits. No chin-chin. And also, let me talk to the producers. Guys, see, let me be honest. Let me be honest, right? If me and the producer, I put 10 million francs on my career, I must tumaranga. I said it. Me, if I'm a producer, I put money for some better fine girl, some better show, while you see on the show is big to go. I'm more tumaranga. Yes. So that I don't see anything wrong with any producer having sex with their female artists. I don't see anything wrong. Because it's not easy.
No, welcome, darling. Hope you all are having a blessed day. I am. I hope you are too. I was so angry. I follow Asaba, Belinda Paul. Don't be. People make mistakes. Baby sis, people make mistakes. But like I said, you're a lady. Correct her. Tell Asaba the truth. You don't need to unfollow her. You can support her, but tell her the truth. Afterlife, thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much for the nice words. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here. This is what we're talking about in the industry. This is what we're talking about, and that is just the information that CY was purporting. He purported this information by saying MC Charlene is only successful because she's selling her ndum-nche. She's selling herself to men to climb her career ladder. And as women, let's stand and say no. Let's try to teach our girls to be respectful of themselves, of their bodies, to believe in their talent. If you have your talent, work, harness it, nurture it. You believe in it, you pray, you go out in the world and use the tools you've been given to go out there to conquer the world. Be patient. Don't look for microwave results. Do not look for microwave results. Okay? Your destiny can only be delayed. It can never be denied. It can only be delayed. It can never be denied. Keep being patient. Use other people as your inspiration and motivation, not as your measuring rod, as your competitor. No. Use them as an inspiration because you don't know their stories. You don't know the thorns they faced in life before getting to where they are. So take yours one day at a time. Take one day at a time. He's sick, Bemuma. Take one day at a time and your breakthrough will come. It would eventually come. And for women, when you see a sister win, support her. Support her because it's a win for all the girl children, the girl child. Support. And for men, support. Think about your own sister, your own daughter someday. If somebody make mockery of their career, downplayed it, how would you feel? Support them, show female, successful young female women that love, that appreciation. Give them the support. So I'm hoping that my message will get to the right quarters and they will learn from their mistakes and we can try to avoid this notion that every successful, most successful young women have to sell themselves to get success. I don't really say what the person talking failed to understand, that men are of class. Not all men are interested in random sex. He just made a fool of himself. Girls, watch out for badly behaved men like that one. Absolutely. So I really want to thank everybody. I said it was going to be a short show. Just wanted to address this. Let's keep loving, supporting one another. Thank you all so much, Brooks. Thank you for your amazing contribution. Trojan, thank you all so much. Apple Tree, thank you. Nunu, thank you. Welcome. All you, my new viewers today. I really appreciate you stopping by and actually, putting in your own contribution. So thank you all so much. Hopefully we'll see again very soon for another interesting topic. Please keep the love coming. Keep sharing, keep liking. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so whenever I come on live, you will not miss a thing. So it's on that note, I'll play the music and I'll leave you all to it. This music by my own very auntie asking for a friend, written and directed by her. Oh, Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monkey, thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much. Miss Kim, thank you. I'm trying to call and contribute on the show. Oh, Miss Kim, hold on, darling. Miss Kim, the show number changed. The show number, you have the old show number, Miss Kim. Let me see if I can find you here. Let's see. Ay. Ooh. Miss Kim, I don't think I have you on this other number. Oh dear. Can you see the number there, Miss Kim? If you want to call and contribute, Miss Kim, the number I've literally pinned is there. The new show number is there. I think you still have the old show number. Use this one. Which one is this one? Yeah, I think that's the number. Hold on a minute. Yeah, can you call this number, Miss Kim? Because I haven't got you on this phone. I haven't got you saved on this phone. Yeah, no. Miss Kim. No, it's not coming up. If you can call on the other show, on this number on the screen, Miss Kim, that would be good. Yes, Yvette. Miss Kim, the number is on the screen. Number on the screen, darling. Peace and love, harmony is what we need. Peace and love, harmony. Beautiful. Sean Ayat, thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. God's love, thank you. Yvette Mokum, thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Big Sis Belinda Paul. My darling Big Sis Amalan Kelly, thank you so much, Big Sis. Thank you. BBTV, the content creator. Co-host is most protective and loving auntie. Apple, thank you. Brooks, thank you. God's love, thank you. Putra, thank you very much. I don't want Lily, my bosom Big Sis. Thank you so much. Asking for a friend. Thank you, auntie. Ziggy, thank you, Ziggy. Just babes, darling Big Sis, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Kojo, welcome and thank you so much for staying. Siru, Mancon Pikin, my darling Mumas. Thank you so much. Queen Bridget, thank you, Muma. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My Miss Kim. I don't know if she'll be able to call. So Papi King, my darling sis, thank you so much. It's time to remember, sisterly, thank you. Thank you all so much. You are blessed. If you say you are cursed, you'll be so. It's time to remember, sweet sis. Go back and watch the show. Let's get together. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. No talking down, ladies. No talking down on each other. No talking down. Love and support. I'm hoping Miss Kim will call. Harmony is one we're beautiful together. When you love, you have compassion. When you love, you sacrifice. Love is true when we walk together. We are there for one another. Love is beautiful. Oh yes, Bina Passion, yes. We are chosen by God. You are chosen by God. You are chosen by God. Oh, Miss Kim said, can't see you on WhatsApp, Miss Bell. Is that... Oh, Miss Kim. Ay, ay, ay.
Let's all live by the golden rule, treating others the way we want to be treated. We are
How can I call you, Miss
We
Kim?
are loved. We are lovers. We are women. You are a woman. The power of a woman. The power of a praying woman.
Oh, Miss Kim.
We are the champions.
And I don't want you to put your number
We are the
here. Otherwise, I
leaders.
can say put your
We
number.
are the prayer warriors. We are the home builders. We are the fountain that will never run dry. We are beautiful and wonderfully made. Yes, we can. Together we can move mountains. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now.
All right, Miss Kim. Wait, Miss Kim, just check. I'll read the number again. Yvette Mokom has put the number there. I'll read the number again, Miss Kim. I'll read the show number again. The show number is +44 7417 409 227. Exactly, Miss Kim. If you can send me Facebook message. I don't think Miss Kim and I are friends on Facebook. Miss Kim, if you check on me, I need Bella on Facebook. Let me write my Facebook thing. So I write my Facebook name. You can check on it on Facebook and then send me a message on Facebook. And I can call you through Messenger. Let me put this down. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you put the +44, Miss Kim, please. That's my Facebook account, Miss Kim. Thank you, Yvette, for putting that number again. That's my Facebook account. If you can go on Facebook, maybe send me a request. I would accept it now. And then I can call you via Messenger if you're still struggling to put the number or find a number on WhatsApp. Because I really don't want you to put your number here. I really don't want you to put your number here, Miss Kim. Okay, start to remember, since I'm in class, just had a 15 minutes break, going back to class. All right, darling sis. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you. No, Saranga said, are you from South Africa? I'm not from South Africa. I'm from Cameroon. And welcome. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. You're joining us when you're just rounding the show. Just waiting for Miss Kim if she's able to call. Opeyemi's Lifestyle. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. We're literally first time here. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Okay, I think Miss Kim has successfully dialed in. Let me answer her call. Hello. Hi, Miss Kim. Oh my God. Happy New Year. Happy everything. How nice to have you on the show again.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Let me
darling.
just say one or two.
Sure.
Just a few seconds and
Sure.
I leave.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Concerning this, it's really I don't get it. My first point is for a lady to bring another lady's hard work down is not anything good to me.
No.
Yeah, I think that lady owes daily an apology, because I don't think if that book was a copy and paste, Amazon wouldn't have allowed it.
Yes.
We know the rules of Amazon. Or for CY to like use those derogatory statements on a woman, I don't think it's good. No. Because I think he's married and he has a woman too.
And he has children. He has girl children.
And he has girl children as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also very bad. to industry, entertainment industry, something. Yeah, I don't think you say you make love. Let me say make love to your artist partner in the industry.
Yeah.
It's not good because there are married women who want to get into music, and maybe their partners will say, okay, that is what you people do when you are in the industry.
Yeah.
The same goes to a woman. My husband does same, you have affair with female Zoom. So that is not it ruin the reputations or the reputation of artists in Cameroon.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this is concerning Cameroon too.
Absolutely.
Concerning,
absolutely, Miss Kim.
Yeah, and CY too should mind the way he talks to women as well. There are some things that you can have you have good intention.
Yeah.
But the approach matters too.
Absolutely.
Maybe you should not do something good and then at the end you spoil it.
Yeah.
Or you see people have respect for you and all of a sudden they monkey you respect. Why? Because of the way you approach things.
Yeah.
And they are humans and temperament too is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
For me that is how it is. And what CY address that woman that you use yourself so
that was bad.
That lady can do something. Even the lady attacked him. That was bad too of the lady as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if so, we don't say you blame somebody if you attack the person. You don't know how the person will react. But for me, I think CY went so far by calling her. What if the lady is married?
Yeah.
What if a lady has a fiancé?
That's defamation. It's defamation of character.
Had a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
A partner who doesn't understand will say, okay, that is a friend from
the industry.
In the industry.
Yeah.
That means you people know what you people are doing within you people.
Yeah.
And that will cause a rift between them and so kind of relationship or partnership.
Absolutely. Those are words you don't play with. You don't play with such accusations. It's a very strong accusation to label or to table on someone. It's very strong.
Of course.
Very strong.
And then there are some words that we should mind the way we use it. The lady artists who say CY is bipolar. I'm sure they say the lady is a registered nurse. And I'm sure he knows what that means. I'm sure he knows what that means.
Yeah.
And for me, I think he would have remembered the good times they once shared together, no matter how much it pains you. There are some things that it's not every fight you fight. There are some things you just choose to ignore.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you just ignore them and you're good to go instead of creating all this commotion. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think it's necessary. And they are going really too far because if Nigerians were behaving this way, I don't think they will be okay, it's come clash. I don't think they will be this successful, and all these fights here and there. I don't think they will be successful to this extent.
No.
For me, for what I think is, you need just collaboration, and CY should mind the way he talks to people because he cannot control what people do in their platform.
Yeah.
He will not control how the type of content people should put on their platform.
Yeah.
Because he had a problem with the melodies.
He apologized, which is good. That's why I said CY is doing. He's changed a lot. CY has really mellowed. He's trying. The guy is trying, and we need to give him grace. Yeah, he apologized to them and apologized again yesterday. Yeah.
Wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm not aware, even though I'm not a CY fan.
Yeah.
Because CY...
I know. That's why I bring it on YouTube, because I know a lot of people are not on Facebook. So also on YouTube, we're just blank. So we need to talk about things that are happening there in our community and bring it to YouTube. That's why I decided to do so. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Kim. Thank you. It's such a pleasure. I did. The other number, your daughter co-host ruined the phone, so I had to get a new phone and everything. So yeah.
Only the messages are packed inside for you.
No, I haven't seen them, Miss Kim. They're there in the air. I have not received it. Oh my God. So sorry, Miss Kim. Yeah. Now you have my number, so we'll be in touch. All right,
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Have
Bye,
a
Miss
good
Kim.
evening. Support Pekin. I greet you, everybody. I hope this long time my English is bad again. I have to go.
You have to come back and polish your English. No, we understood you. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you, Miss Kim. All right, bye, darling. Bye. Yeah, just quickly, I just remember something. Yes, thank you, Miss Kim, for that contribution. We should be careful. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Miss Lifestyle. Thank you so much. And it's a shame you're joining us when we're just rounding up. I hope you get the chance to go back and watch the show. It's beautiful. It's about how we can uplift each other. And please don't forget to subscribe. You know, here we talk about everything socio-economic and cultural. It cuts across every continent, you know, and countries. When I say another example, when I say about women supporting women, women not downplaying. I don't go, Lily, you're so funny, because women not downplaying the hustle of other women. You know, it's happened. You know, just as MC CHARLENE is downplaying Delhi, which I'm condemning. I condemn it categorically. It's the same thing that literally sparked a little, you know, tussle between Melogist and Momingwe Empowerment, because Momingwe Empowerment has gone and did a post almost insinuating that Melogist is now very popular or successful with her platform because CY mentioned her with the Cora Obidi situation, and that popularity has popped up. And that when I read it, I was like, oh my God, no, not again, not again, not again. Another woman downplaying another woman's hustle. We all know Melogist. We all know how much this girl has worked hard to build her platform. She worked so hard. She's pregnant with twin. She has twin. She's pregnant for another baby. She's still there going. She's reporting everything, entertainment, sport, anything you can think about, and she has finally, you know, built her platform to where it is today. And I remember I said to Melo at I think it was last year or year before last, I said to Melo, your platform will, you know, go leaps and bounds. And she was like, oh sis, I said, I believe in you, I have faith in you, I see it, you will go places with the platform. And she worked so hard, and she is where she is now because she's been doing her vlogging, she's been praising Cora and reporting everything Cora, you know, uplifting a fellow woman. And she has been building this platform since day one relentlessly. And for another woman to say, oh, it's because a man gave you a shout out with regards to the Cora situation in Blue. But I'm happy Momingwe Empowerment has come to apologize and taken down the post. And I'm hoping that my fellow cis Melogist will also find it in her heart to forgive Momingwe. As women, we move. So yeah, so thank you everybody. Thank you all so much. I really pray that we continue to live, love, and uplift each other. Thank you all. Goodbye, and I'll see you all very soon. Until then, it's your one and only Bella Fountain TV. See you all soon, guys. Bye, everybody. Bye for now. Goodbye.